Ready to earn your Wastewater Collection Operator certification? This guide breaks down exactly what you need to know. Your career as a wastewater collection operator is vital. You manage the over 800,000 miles of public sewers that are the unseen foundation of public health. But to advance from a crew member to a system superintendent, you need certification. Each grade, from I to a 4, represents a higher level of responsibility, expertise, and pay. Certification isn't just a piece of paper. It's a state-mandated requirement for those in responsible charge, ensuring our infrastructure is operated safely and legally under the Clean Water Act. While certification is administered by your state, most jurisdictions use the standardized exam from ABC, now known as Water Professionals International. This exam consists of 100 scored multiple-choice questions with a 3-hour time limit, and you need a 70% score to pass. Some states, like California with CWEA or Texas with TCEQ, have their own exams, but the core content is similar. Understanding which exam your state uses is the first step, as it dictates your specific study focus and reciprocity options. The largest part of your exam will cover operations and maintenance. You must know how to manage sanitary sewer overflows, or SSOs, which are often caused by fats, oils, and grease, fog. You'll need to understand the tools used to fight blockages and assess pipe conditions, like high-velocity hydrojetters and CCTV cameras. Inspections are coded using the national PACP standard, which grades defects from minor to imminent failure. Mastering these O&M concepts is fundamental to both passing the test and performing your job effectively. Expect at least 15 to 20% of your exam questions to focus on pumps and lift stations. These stations are the heart of the collection system, moving wastewater against gravity. You need to know the difference between non-clog and recessed impeller centrifugal pumps and understand how to read a pump curve. This graph shows the relationship between flow and pressure, or total dynamic head. Understanding these hydraulic principles is critical for troubleshooting, ensuring efficient operation, and passing the higher-grade certification exams. Confined space entry is the most critical safety topic on your exam because mistakes are fatal. You must memorize the OSHA atmospheric testing order. Check for oxygen first, then combustible gases, and finally, toxic gases like H2S and CO. The required oxygen level is between 19.5 and 23.5%, and LEL must be under 10%. Remember that monitoring must be continuous throughout the entry, not just at the beginning. These aren't just test questions. They are the rules that will keep you and your crew safe. Many candidates fear the math, but you only need to master a few core formulas. The most fundamental is Q equals V times A, which relates flow, velocity, and area. You must know that the minimum self-cleansing velocity in a gravity sewer is 2 feet per second to prevent solids from settling. And memorize the 8.34 factor, the weight of 1 gallon of water. It's the key to every chemical dosing calculation. Practice these formulas daily, and they'll become second nature on exam day. You've just reviewed the core knowledge areas for your wastewater collection operator exam, from system operations and pump hydraulics to critical safety procedures. But knowing the topics is only the first step. To pass, you need to practice applying that knowledge to exam-style questions. Visit openexamprep.com to start our free practice test now. It has step-by-step max solutions and detailed explanations for every single question. Don't just study, prepare to pass.